Hey Odafukin, Skills, I gotta tell you something. There's these people out there just butthurt that the console version didn't even get Sunbreak version, so they're just sitting there and wait until Sunbreak gets out. Well, that's their problem, man. And I don't know what's the problem with these people doesn't know how to get started with Monster Hunter. I could ask the same question. And you go out there and tell them how to really start Monster Hunter Rise before Sunbreak, because if they don't get started, that's their fault. Roger that, Elder Fokin. What's up, Big YouTube? Skills here. In today's video, we're taking Monster Hunter Rise, and I'm gonna show you some tips before Monster Hunter Sunbreak comes out for all consoles. You might be thinking just Monster Hunter Base Rise is just it. You was like, no Sunbreak? I'm just gonna wait until Sunbreak comes out. That's pretty much the bad idea, because if you just wait until Sunbreak comes out, you know stuff is gonna be harder and harder for you, and you might regret just waiting until Sunbreak comes out. So today I'm just gonna give you a few tips about Monster Hunter Rise before you get Sunbreak comes out. The first one I wanted to tell you real fast and real quick is just the village quest. As you can see, my favorite longsword is basically the Kimura Inheritance, the beginning weapon of hand-me-down weapon. You want to make sure you do the village quest so it can give you basically a free longsword weapon after you take down the promotion quest to take down Magnum Malo. Then the rest of the then after you completed the rest of the village quest, just head over to the Gathering Hub and be sure you do at least everything, and that meant every quest, low, high rank, but most importantly high rank, because Monster Hunter Sunbreak is going to introduce, I'm in the wrong section, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak is going to introduce Switch Skill, the Blue Scroll and the Red Scroll. And it completely changed the way how you will fight against monsters in the future during Sunbreak. So I really highly recommend you do every quest that you actually can. Next up on the list is your armor. I highly recommend the end game of all end games in Monster Hunter Base Rise is basically Crimson Glow Valstrax's armor. So it could be ready. It has a decent slots. 2 1 slot. There's 1 2 1 slots and 1 slot decorations, and then there's 3 1. And then there's 3 slots in the 1 slot, and then there's 2 slots, and then 2 slot, and then basically 3 1 slot. Slot. Basically Crimson Glow Valstrax as Dragon Heart. Basically it gives you Dragonic energy, and when you contract with Dragon Blight, all your element resistance sets to 30. Level 2 sets it to 50, and then when you're at and then buffs it up to 70 HP or less. You contract Dragon Blight ability and set it all to 50. When it's at 4, you gain attack power plus 5. And then when you're at 80 HP and under at level 5, you gain Dragon Blight. You gain Dragon Blight, and then you get sets up to 50 and gain 10% attack power. However, that is actually good combined it with Divine Blessings, which is going to be the main thing. Which is going to be the main set at 2. Next. But you might ask, how do you manage to get Crimson Glow Valstrax armor, even though you're at Hunter rank 50? Well, I did a solo event quest, by the way. And it is high rank. Basically, it's an advanced Crimson Glow Calamity. But I'm just gonna warn you, Crimson Glow is gonna hit a little harder, because normally you're gonna wait until you are at least Hunter rank 100, but thanks to the event quest of the advanced Crimson Calamity, you can basically get this armor earlier and have the best armor in the game, and you'll never take it off. Yeah, our final thing of note is that number one thing you should do, and I know it's pretty much unpopular choice, is the melting pot. I had a lucky melting pot on my quick sheath one. For great swords and longsword user, I highly recommend quick sheath is mandatory because it greatly increases the sheath level of our weapon. And it's also good for us great sword users. So if you're mainly a great sword or longsword user or anything, quick sheath is pretty much the best perk in this game. Hey, like this for example. And our final conclusion for this part is basically train your buddies. And basically hire a buddy. Hey, basically mostly palicos, not dogs if you want, but mostly palicos. Like gathering, a healer, assist, fight, fight for example. For example, of them, you wanted to make them at least train them to be all max level, for future further notice. Notice in Sunbreak, because in Sunbreak you're going to get your pet, or for example your cat, to borrow other Palico's healing ability, for example. And it's going to be really important, though, in the future. Be sure you hire those buddies and train and send them to the dojo. Well, should I say buddy expert Shiburi buddy expert, and be sure you train those palicos because you're definitely gonna need them to be ready for Sunbreak. Hey, and that is my video for today. Hopefully this helps a little bit. Alright, see ya. PlayStation